So appendix. This is what he says. Biographia 17. Remember, he talks, Wordsworth is saying the best part of human language is from this. And he says, no, it's not. And now he's mocking him almost. I don't think it's mockery, but it's saying, no, here's the best. The best part of human language, properly so called, that is human language, is derived from reflection on the acts of the mind itself. It is formed by a voluntary appropriation of fixed symbols to internal acts. Why are they fixed symbols? Because they're fixed in the mind of God. There are certain indications. These are signposts. They're signs that point to things. They're the fixed symbols. To processes and results of imagination, the greater part of which have no place in the consciousness of uneducated man. Though in civilized society, by imitation and passive remembrance of what they hear from their religious instructors and other superiors, the most uneducated share in the harvest which they neither sowed nor reaped. If the history of the phrases and hourly currency among our presents were traced, a person not previously aware of the fact would be surprised at finding so large a number, which 3 or 4 centuries ago were the exclusive property of the universities and the schools, and at the commencement of the Reformation had been transferred from the school to the pulpit, and thus gradually passed into common life. The extreme difficulty, to make the point clearer, and often the impossibility of finding words for the simplest moral and intellectual processes of the language of uncivilized tribes has proved perhaps the weightiest obstacle to the progress of our most zealous and adroit missionaries. Yet these tribes are surrounded by the same nature as our peasants are, and in still more impressive forms, and they are moreover obliged to particularize many more of them. Therefore, anyway, so this is the point. It's very clear. It could not be clear. And also his connection of it with the Word of God and the educations or culture. Culture is the source of poetic diction. It's not just nature. So again, he's pushing back against the whole nature-culture distinction, which I've talked about previously. Anyway, I'm taking you now.